trainers who the only thing they have to offer is their image. What I mean by that?
These people have never worked in a gym. They've never actually been a trainer in person, but they're using their image, which is usually fueled with, let's just say some steroids, some trenbolone sandwiches, a little bit of Winstrol, some clenbuterol, and boom, they're there to train you and show you how they lost fat and how they got it done. Well,
photography and videographers and stuff like that, like their skill, their trade is being ripped off by a bunch of inexperienced people. Is keep your personal life off social media. Instagram isn't a real place.
Two guys, one bench. Shit talking. Strength sports. Combat sports. Over.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Two Guys, One Bench,
where we talk a lot of shit
and we drop some truth bombs on your bitch asses.
Before you do anything else, make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and drop us a comment. Tell us your favorite part of today's episode, or tell us what you hated.
Maybe you think we're pieces of shit. Let us know. A douche.
Rant of the week. We're about to pop some caps.
So, like every week, we have our rants. I'm going to kick it off this week. And my rant is on dipshit trainers who the only thing they have to offer is their image. What I mean by that, I mean the people, you see them on Instagram who somehow they're always training shirtless. All the info they give you is shirtless. This is really prevalent with male trainers. Sometimes it's the women, but not so much because they're going to get even more unwanted attention online than they already do. But it's a lot of guys, and I especially see it in the more athletic guys because they're, hey, I have a six-pack so I can teach you how to be fit. It's like, no, all your six-pack tells me is you just don't eat enough food most likely because you're 140 pounds. You're not shredded, you're skinny. Now, if you're 220, okay, then we're talking. But a lot of these fucking idiots don't know what they're doing when they're training people. They've got them doing plyometrics, even though they can't bodyweight squat. That's fucking smart. You should definitely leave the ground when you can't absorb force. That's a great way to blow out knees. Or you got them doing sprinting. Or you got them doing other dumb shit you see on Instagram, like you're going through the Joel Seedman playbook. It's just dangerous and negligent, and guys like that, especially guys, are the ones that give a bad name to personal trainers, to the point where I've sometimes tried to reword what I am to people so they don't have that negative connotation attached to it that, you're just a greaseball trainer. But yeah, some of these guys need to actually get fucking educated and know what the fuck they're doing because they're giving everyone else a bad name.
Yeah, the biggest thing right now, Darrell, is I'm an online trainer. These guys, I'm an online trainer. I'm looking for, 5 clients to fill my...
It's always 5 or 3.
I only got 5 left and, get these spots. And then I also see, these guys that are out there claiming to be these coaches to help trainers make an extra certain amount of money a month. Well, I can actually do that because I know what I'm fucking doing. But these people have never worked in a gym. They've never actually been a trainer in person, but they're using their image, which is usually fueled with, let's just say some steroids, some trenbolone sandwiches, a little bit of Winstrol, some clenbuterol, and boom, they're there to train you and show you how they lost fat and how they got it done. Well, I hate to say it, that's not fucking reality, and make sure you do your research.
Yeah, because a big part of it, like not everyone who's out there training is on gear, but the thing I hate is that a lot of these trainers and influencers kind of go hand in hand. They get their image a certain way and they're disingenuous and don't tell their audience how the fuck they got there. If you're not going to tell people what you took and make it seem like these fucking fit teas and supplements are the reason you look the way you are, you're a piece of shit. And you see it way too often. Someone just absolutely shredded. Let me show you a 10-minute workout to get abs like these. Was it injecting? Because clearly you didn't get it from your diet.
Yeah, and if your only fuel is, you can make 6 figures a year doing this and it's all about money, well then you're not in the right place in the first place. You should be here to help people. And yeah, if money is part of the process and you're really good at what you do, then you do deserve that. But it's like, make money first and then worry about training your clients and doing a good job. And that's some bullshit. Okay, Darrell, so my rant of the week, kind of the same thing, same topic, similar. Nowadays, everybody out there is a photographer. look, I bought a new fucking camera. I spent, $2,000 on this camera. It shoots nice 4K, beautiful photos. I don't know how the fuck to use it, but now I'm a photographer. And what's happening is, these guys or girls or whoever are, putting out this image that they're doing these shoots and whatnot. And what really creeps me out the most is, a lot of these guys, so to speak, are doing, I'm doing a boudoir shoot. And what does that mean? Generally means women dressed in lingerie and do some risque shots. And yeah, these guys have a camera and all of a sudden they're these experts. And I've heard a lot of times through Instagram, just models complaining about really inappropriate behavior and just some shit going on that's shady. Real?
Yeah, I pretty much don't trust most of the bullshit I'm seeing on Instagram because it seems like every weekend I find another person who's doing photography now. Like, it's great to get into something and learn it, but it kind of reminds me of a few years ago when everybody was a trainer and claimed to be a trainer without any background in it. Same thing that happens with photography and videographers and stuff like that. Like, their skill, their trade is being ripped off by a bunch of inexperienced people and leaving others with a bad taste in their mouth because they're going to hire someone and get a real shitty service, or they're going to get taken advantage of, whether it's financially, like you pay them and they fuck off, or to the point where they just do a god-awful job. And if you're getting them for a big event or whatever, like a wedding, you don't really know how the photos are coming out until after the wedding. Yeah. So they could literally take one photo and fuck off with your money. And I just think it's real disingenuous on a lot of them because there's no way to gauge these people outside of word of mouth, really. And obviously if it's their friends that refer you to them, they're not going to talk shit about their friends' photography.
Definitely. I mean, we hired Sable here. She's our videographer. She's gone to school. Amazing. Not only knows how to use the camera, but how to edit and all these skills that you need on top of that, and is educated in that field. And, that's why we would hire her. I've heard of, I know some guys that just had some shitty camera and were hired to actually do a powerlifting meet. The one in Medicine Hat, they paid for him to go out there and everything, and he shot the photos, and then he just didn't give them the pictures. So he just said fuck it, and it's just you got to trust people out there. It's something that you should always look into, see their background, get a portfolio, and make sure they've been doing it for a while. I've just recently started cutting a vlog for one of my clients. It's a big learning curve. I'm not out there, charging money, trying to, make videos and make money. I just do it as a hobby and it's fun. But definitely, I think it's the same realm as these, trainers that are, I'm gonna get you in shape, but they don't really know what they're doing. The flashy camera, the flashy abs, but there's no experience. So with anything in life, getting that education experience is important. So be careful out there.
Quit being a fake fuck. Hard truths. You can't handle the truth.
Well, Burrell, we got to drop some hard truths today. There's some weird shit going on the old Instagrams and internets.
Yeah, so the hard truth for today is keep your personal life off social media. Instagram isn't a real place. It's a highlight reel for your life. Too many people out there think that just putting out everything on Instagram is appropriate. There's a time and place for everything. Even I blur the lines sometimes being a coach. Sometimes I'll go on my COVID rants or whatever, and even that's I'm blurring it. But I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to fucking do. I'm not going to show up to a funeral and take a photo shoot in front of a dead relative. That's what I'm not going to do. And some people are going to think, what the fuck are you talking about? Other people are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a influencer last weekend, or I should say last week. It doesn't really matter if I say her name because, well, her account is gone now. Why is her account gone? Because she's a fucking idiot and a sociopath. She waited for her dad to die, which is terrible, but she decided, you know what's worse? Missing this lighting. Let me take 10 photos real quick and capture all of this. In her captions alone, like if you read just that, you'd be like, oh my God, this is actually sad. It was like hashtag PTSD, blah, 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 everything going on. You see the photos and you're not supposed to look fuckable at a coffin. right behind you. But she is giving the fuck me eyes to the camera the whole time and doing a full photo shoot trying to be hot in front of her dead dad. That is beyond fucked. Like, do whatever you want, I guess, but I just don't think it's appropriate to have a photo shoot in front of a dead relative. Russ?
Yeah, that is fucking trifling. I mean, Darrell sent me that. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, and I guess this whole podcast, we're just ranting about Instagram because it's the IG fucking fantasy world, and apparently we're moving into the meta space where Zuckerberg is going to take us into our own universe, and it's going to be real fucking weird. VR glasses and God knows what. For me, what I can't understand, all the kids are doing them, these TikToks, and then on Instagram, these, I looked at Sable there, these reels. I can picture her doing a reel, but I hate like these ones where they use someone else's song or voice and they lip sync, and then you write the words as you're talking, and you try to do this fucking, you look like a dumb mime dancing around doing the pantomime shit. Like, what the fuck is going on there? I will never do one of those. I detest those, and I don't know why, but Instagram seems to make those go viral more than anything, and I'm not going to sell myself out. Darrell?
Yeah, I see some of them. There are some funny ones out there, but at the same time, it's not worth selling my soul for Instagram. My followers don't have to see everything about me, and I don't owe it to anyone to show every bit of me. I'm pretty open book as it is. If you want to know something about me, just ask. But I don't need to give you every photo. Like, I don't really take very many photos when I'm out with my friends. Once in a while, I'll tag a meal if I'm out with friends. But even that, I'm not really putting all my business out there like that. If you go to my page, it's me, it's my lifting, and that's pretty much it. Or my coaching page, it's all my athletes and their accomplishments. I'm not trying to show you what I did at 3:30 in the morning. I'm not trying to show you what I ate from 5 weeks ago and how I can walk you through step by step. But I just think people in general, they get so caught up with giving a play-by-play on their lives. Like, you've probably seen it, a lot of people with their explaining their day and how everything went on their story, and there's like 100 fucking tabs.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck has time for this shit?
Mute.
Yeah, that's a red flag right there. Just seeing that, knowing that you take time out of your day to do hours and hours of like just talking, because let's be real, from running this podcast, we know talking in front of a camera, you're gonna fuck up, so you're gonna have to re-record shit. And knowing that you put like 20 minutes of you talking on a Instagram story is ridiculous. What do you think about that?
Yeah, we got our boy. We plugged him a few times at Joey B Tunes, and he just calls out all these dumbasses on Instagram making stupid videos where they'll show like someone filming people making TikToks or reels, and it's usually the cuck boyfriend who is there sitting there taking the video, like throwing leaves at him, and the girlfriend's modeling, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where is that getting you in life? I mean, time to hang them up in terms of, you know, this fantasy world that you're living in. You're so far living in this fantasy world through Instagram that your own reality is probably so boring, and you can't even imagine what life would be like without it. So yeah, disgusting.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in this week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Tell me if I'm being an asshole for ranting about certain things. I don't really give a shit, but it helps the algorithm.
Definitely. Drop us a line and let us know what you like and dislike about the podcast. Hopefully you like it, but we're looking forward to some of those comments. If you got any ideas about anything you want us to talk about, certain topics, we're down. We'll rant about anything. Drop us a line there. And don't forget to eat big.
Train hard.
And always be fight ready.
Technique of the week.
What's up, everybody? So, Street Fight 101, here we go again. Today, we are going to talk about how to do some submissions and some sweeps from the bottom, and then also how to submit from the top. I mean, very unlikely in a street fight, but getting used to some arm locks, that's my specialty, so I'm going to go over that. Today we got a special guest, Abby, and he's going to fill in for Darrell, who's getting ready for his powerlifting meet, and I can't abuse him. that 𝐓.𝐆.𝐻 choke kind of did him in for a few weeks. So yeah, pay attention because this shit could save your life. All right, guys, I'm down here on my back again with another giant black man attacking me. I often get myself in these situations, I guess. Well, what do I do? Okay, so this is a guard position. If you look at my feet, I have closed guard here. So I'm getting attacked. What I do is suck them in and lock my feet together here, right? Closed guard. So the guy attacking me is naturally gonna wanna posture up and maybe try to punch my ass. Oh shit, bro! Whoa, he's a strong one too. So what I like to do is I like to come in, pull his head down, keep him close to me, right? He's gonna try to pull up a bit. He's gonna get tired though, right? From here, what I like to do is reach down, grab his wrist. Look down here, I have his wrist, okay? From here, I'm gonna pop up, grab my wrist. It's called a double wrist lock or a KIMURA lock. So I grab his wrist, reach under, grab my wrist, okay? From here, I'm gonna twist it, put it behind. He's not liking that. See, tap. Okay, he's tapping, you didn't hear it. He doesn't know what he's doing yet. Just yell tap when you feel it's gonna injure yourself. So this is actually, what can happen with this, you can either dislocate the shoulder or snap some bones in the arm, depending on how they react, right? Either way, it's not good. So one more time, guys. Let's say I've gotten knocked down. I'm gonna secure a closed guard here, boom, right? He's gonna wanna posture up, maybe throw some elbows on me. Oh shit! Oh, where my money at? Okay, well, I control his head, right? He's gonna try to pull up a bit. At that same time, I'm gonna grab his wrist down here, right? Then I'm gonna pop up, boom! Double wrist lock. And, oh, he's tapping. That one can hurt right away if you do it right. Okay guys, so that's how we slap in KIMURA lock, double wrist lock. And I'm just gonna show you what can happen. You're either gonna be able to submit them or they're gonna, panic, and oftentimes you can roll them. It's quite easy to do a reversal. So watch this. So I'm here, I pull closed guard, pull his head in here, I'm holding it. He's gonna posture up a bit, boom. I'm gonna control that hand and that wrist here. I'm gonna pop up, boom, throw in that lock, right? He's not liking it. I can roll on top here. All right, so I got some good pressure on him. I got all my weight on his chest. And then watch my right leg here, guys. I'm gonna slip that up a bit and tap city. So there you have it, KIMURA lock, or in catch wrestling, double wrist lock. And that's how we control someone from the bottom using an arm lock to eventually reverse on top. And on top, you have a more effective position to break that arm or pop that shoulder out. Obviously, be careful. Do not play around with these moves. They are real and they can hurt people. So I suggest joining a martial arts school near you, one where they teach, all types of mixed martial arts, not just a specific style, okay? Tune in next time.
2 guys, 1 bench. Shit talking. Straight sports. Combat sports. Over.